Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I am a lover of all things beauty, and here on my channel I talk about a variety of different things, mostly related to makeup, skincare, mid-size fashion, nails, pretty much anything and everything I think might be helpful for you guys. I am a full-time working mama in the corporate world, and I do YouTube and partner with some businesses on the side. The hope of my channel is to really just bring you a different perspective. I am not a makeup artist. I'm not an esthetician. I'm a girl next door, fumbling through life, fumbling through this makeup world. And if I come across a product that I like or dislike, I like to tell you guys about it. So I'm looking a little wonky because I have one of my eyes done, but I wanted to come on here and tell you guys I'm doing a series called Battle of the Mascaras where I go through and I test out mascaras. I let you guys know what I think of it. Now, in full disclosure, when I test a mascara out, there are a couple things that I'm looking for. Number one, I want big, bold, thick-looking lashes. I want tarantulas on my eyes. I want them to be long. I want them to be dark. I want them to be thick. I want everything, all the above, check, check, check. That is what I like in a mascara. So if you like a lengthening mascara, you like small, like thin, spidery lashes, then the mascaras I like are not gonna be the mascaras you like. But I still encourage you to watch these videos because if I like a mascara, then you know you probably are not gonna like it. The other thing I look for is, does it smudge? Does it flake? And is it easy to take off? So those are kind of my 4 criteria. Is it give me the lashes that I want? Does it smudge, flake, easy to take off? So today I am reviewing the Essence Lash Without Limits Mascara. This bad boy retails, I don't know where I came up with that, but this retails for $4.99 at Ulta. Crazy. I used to use the Princess Lash and I really, really liked it, but for whatever reason, it started flaking on me years and years ago. I think I might revisit it, but somebody has suggested that I try this one out and I decided to go ahead and get into it. Now, this says it gives extreme lengthening and it's a volumizing mascara. Now, I am always leery when a mascara states that it's both because it's really, really hard to be lengthening and volumizing at the same time. Usually it's one or the other. So let's first talk about the price is stupid. I mean, you can't get better than the price. Price is great. I purchased mine from Ulta. The lash one I really, really like. So this is more of a lengthening lash one. I prefer that over volumizing just because I can get into these little crevices of my lashes and then I can do my bottom lash really, really well without getting it all messy. A lot of times with volumizing mascara ones, they're just too big and I end up getting all over the place. Not a big deal, but it's just one less thing I have to worry about. So I really like this. The other thing I like about this lash wand is it has these little spokes on it. They're like little spikes. They're not bad. I like to take my lash line, my mascara, and really like get up into the crevices of my lash line. And I didn't have any issue with doing this one. Sometimes I've used some that have really, really big spikes at the end and I end up like poking my eye and then it's a hot mess. So this one I really, really like because I'm able to kind of get into that root line and really get close to that, like almost tight lining, if you will. The other thing I like about the wand is the fact that I feel like it does a really good job of combing out the lashes. So as the formulation is clumping up to give me that volume, I'm able to keep it not super clumpy because I'm able to kind of go through and comb out the lashes, which I absolutely love. That is sometimes why I hate the volumizing mascara ones because I feel like the formulation is great, but the lash wand clumps and you don't get this combing kind of thing. So I do really, really appreciate the wand. I think the wand's really, really great. The formulation, as far as lengthening and volumizing, I think it does a really, really good job. I was able to kind of lengthen my lashes. I felt like they were able to be combed through, but I was able to build up the volume to what I wanted without it getting super, super clumpy. And I can go in and I can add a little bit more. And you can see here, as I get it off on my thing, I'm able to kind of add and it just is combing through really, really nicely. Now, I did have to put on probably about 4 coats to get this, which I'm fine with because I'm extra like that. But if you want to do something a little bit more natural, you can just do 1 swipe. but I just kind of go in, and what I find works best is kind of letting it get tacky in between layers. And it seems to work out really, really well. And I just kind of comb it through. So I am loving, loving, loving the formulation. I've been wearing it for a couple days now. I did notice a little bit of smudging up here. Now, in full transparency, I have long lashes. So my lashes actually hit this bone because I have hooded eyelids. So it happens to a lot of mascaras. My lashes will hit this bone. And what I normally do to prevent that is I will take a very light color, like skin color, and I will put it up here, and that will help it not to smudge up there. Because even when the formula is dry, I don't know if I have like greasy lids or whatever it is, but I do use kind of like creamish and eye primer and stuff like that. So I did notice a small amount of smudging. It was not bad at all. That's what I do to prevent that. But even when I didn't do it, it was just a little bit of smudging. I literally noticed it. I noticed it. I don't think anybody else would have, but I just quickly smudged it away. It was fine. It was only this eye, not this eye, just a little bit. And it was only one of the days. The other thing I noticed was there's a little bit of flaking, a little bit, just a tiny amount. It wasn't bad. I noticed like a couple of specks. I do touch my eyes a lot. As you can see, I'm very like flamboyant with my hands. So I do kind of like rub my eyes sometimes and I'll flick them, or I always feel like I have something in my eyes. So I'm constantly touching them. I didn't feel like it was bad. I just noticed a couple flicks here and there, very, very, very minimum. That being said, I am giving this an 8 out of 10 just because it did smudge a little bit and because the flakes. Overall, I think this is a great mascara. If you are looking for a drugstore mascara that is pretty darn good, even with the flaking, the smudging, for $4.99 in this economy with the inflation, I will take the smudging and the little bit of flaking that I got, because I think this is a really, really good mascara. So if you like big, bold, long, volumized, lengthening mascara, and you are on a tight budget and you don't want to break the bank, I'd highly encourage you to check this out because I think this is really, really good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments below. If you have tried this mascara out, please let other people know what your thoughts were. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? This is just my opinion. I strongly encourage you guys to leave things. And I would say guys, when I say you guys, I mean girls. Like, I don't know why I call girls guys. It's just the saying that I have. It's a problem. It's like when people say, hey, y'all, like in the South, I say you guys. Somebody pointed that out and I was like, I really am sorry. I do not mean to offend anybody. It's just a saying that I say because I'm crazy. So anywho, hopefully you ladies enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments below. Until next time, bye.